Hi, it's Michael from Factbird here, and today we'll be talking about process controls and scrap monitoring in the Factbird system. So you can set process controls to specific products in our system. So these are controls that will be triggered for operators to perform at some point during a batch's run. These can be at the start of a batch, every hour, at the start of a shift, or every X amount of minutes. So these can be anything from temperature checks, taste checks, any form of quality control that you need performed for your product. And once they are linked to that product, every time that product is running in a batch, they will be triggered. They can be set up in our batches screen here. As you can see, we have them manage control recipes, and they can be added to batches and products specifically. Once they appear on a product, they will trigger in our register stops page. So this page is already what your operators will be interacting with every day to enter in their stop reasons. And you can see here, just below our stops graph, that our process control has been triggered, and now the operators have to perform it. All they do is click on it, click perform process control, and then they fill in, has a safety check been performed? Yes. They can add a comment, or they can add their initials as well, and then they update that, and then it's gone. And now it's already been recorded specifically to this product and this batch. So now later on, quality teams, management can go in and check were our processes performed, were the operators performing them on time, were they passing these checks as well, so that we have that level of accountability for our quality control checks. As you can see, if we go in to the specific batch that's running now, and we go down to controls, we can see the control has been performed. The same will appear here if the controls are yet to be performed and waiting, or if they were cancelled by the operators, and we can see why. Secondly, in our system, we can monitor the scrap you're producing on the line. This can be done in two ways. One, by adding external sensors on the line or copying from other sensors you have to monitor the scrap. So if you already have points on the line where products get taken off automatically or sensors are counting scrap, we can take these signals into Factbird, and as you can see here, we can actually monitor each iteration of these signals so that you can actually understand, right, we've lost X amount for scrap reason A and what X amount for scrap reason B. So you can start to drill down and narrow down the real quality issues on your line. Maybe we can solve those with better operator training, or maybe it's a process issue. But now we have the ability to dive down into those and understand them much better than before. But don't worry, if you don't have sensors on your line counting scrap, you can also do it manually. Probably your operators are tracking down with pen and paper or Excel sheets how much scrap they've had on the line. So now when they finish their batch, they can enter that manually as well. All they have to do is click stop the batch, add in a comment, and add in the amount of scrap they've had. And then when you go back in, you'll always see this batch ran, it produced X amount, but X amount of that was scrap.